Hey everybody, this is Elena and today I'm gonna bring to you the Princess tag. This tag consists in if you could only use high-end makeup products, which one would be your favorites from each range and from each category, and why would they be? And without further ado, I'm gonna present to you my favorite high-end products. So, my Princess tag. So, product number one, as for foundation, my favorite foundation right now happens to be the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation, and this is color 46 Light, and this is a color that I'm currently using, and not today, I'm not wearing it today, but I am wearing on a daily basis as of lately, ever since I got it, and I am really loving it, and this would be because of the packaging, the staying power, and the coverage. This would be my favorite high-end foundation. Next, as for concealer, I would say skip the concealer, and I could recommend you as for concealer the Estée Lauder Double Wear Concealer one. I really like that one, but instead I would say if you have to choose between a corrector and a concealer, and if you have a lot of things to conceal, apply corrector before the foundation and skip the concealer if you can only choose one. So in this case I would present to you this Bobbi Brown corrector. My shade happens to be Bisque, and this is a peachy shade that really hides really well the under eye circles and sunspots, blemishes and whatnot, and I really like it. As for powder, I am gonna show you the oldie but goodie Makeup Forever HD powder. I just have the sample one because I ran out of the big one, but yeah, I'm using it on majorly on a daily basis to settle the under eye concealer or the under eye area, and I'm really liking it. As for bronzer, I would choose, even though it's an oldie, it's a goodie as well, the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and you have seen it plenty of times, and this is it. This is it. So, moving on to blush. Instead of presenting to you with the typical blushes that everyone and anyone, including me, are using, there's this one that I think it's not hyped enough, mainly because it's really expensive and you wouldn't go spending that much money all the time, but it's a good blush. It would be this Christian Dior blush that it comes with a brush, and it is the Rosy Glow, and in color number one, sorry, Petal. And what makes this blushes different, and I am really liking it, is because they adapt their color to your skin. So depending on your skin tone or whatnot, it's gonna come darker, lighter. You know, the rose is gonna adapt to your skin tone, and I really like it. There was a phase when I used it very much, but right now in the winter time I gravitate towards darker colors, but this one is, I would really recommend it for a princess. We're doing the tag of the princess tag, so. And moving on, talking about highlighters, I always rely on this oldie but goodie MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle, and I really like this shade. It's a champagne shade that I bet all of you have gotten to know throughout time. It's been really used. If you haven't used it yourselves, you surely have heard about it. As for eyeshadows, my choice would be the Naked 2 by Urban Decay, and I know this palette hasn't been the most talked about and whatnot. It is this one with the cool tones. I'm sorry, I'm giving you a glare with the mirror and whatnot, and I believe that for brown eyes, especially, these cool tones really work better than the warm tones from the original Naked palette, or the rosy tones from the Naked 3 or the Naked Basics or whatnot. I would really give this a try, at least swatch it on the store and compare it, put it next to your eyes and see that you can really pull off very beautiful looks with this palette. So. Moving on, talking about eyeliners, my favorite high-end eyeliner of all time, it is the Kat Von D eyeliner and ink liner, sorry, in Trooper, the black one. And this stays in place no matter what. It applies really well and it lasts a long time, so I think it's quite an investment. Moving on, talking about mascara, I would say that both my two favorite high-end mascaras are the Dior Lashes by Benefit and the Roller Lash, but right now I'm on a Roller Lash kick and I'm really digging it. I really like the brush, the shape of the brush, the bristles, the way it applies, and the formulation of the mascara. And this would be my choice. So a princess would need a high-end lip pencil, even though the rest of the people would be just perfectly okay with the drugstore lip pencils and they work just as fine. But I'm gonna share with you the only high-end lip pencil that I decided to give a try a while ago, and while it's good and it has a really really long-lasting power and it has a matte finish and whatnot, I would not purchase it again and spend that much money with lip liner, because I find that there are many alternatives at the drugstore that they work just as well. But I'm going to show to you the one that I have, and it's the Estée Lauder Double Wear in pink. It's this one here, and it comes with a brush, a lip brush on the other end, so you can apply the lip pencil and the lipstick very well. So this would be my choice. Talking about lipsticks, I think the high-end lipstick that I have, and I cherish it a lot, are the two YSLs that I have. But since now we're living winter and I already talked about the other shade in other videos and I'm actually wearing it right now, I'm gonna talk to you about the other shade that I have and I really love. I've given it so much thought before getting it, and it's this Rouge Volupté color number 9, and the color, I'm gonna just swatch it for you in here on my hand. It comes like this. It's a very beautiful mauve rose color that it's really creamy, like you cannot imagine. I mean, you pay a price and then you guess why, and it really lasts very well, and I like it. Would I purchase it again? Well, if I had some extra money or not, but I mean it's a splurge, it's a splurge. So, as for lip glosses, my favorite high-end lip gloss, and the only high-end no, I'm lying, I have another high-end lip gloss, but my favorite one would be this Dior one, and the color is 153 Premiere Soirée, and I'm gonna explain you why. This color, which doesn't look like much, let's just swatch it in here so you can see. It is a really natural pinky sheer color that you can really pull it off in the summer or the springtime or whenever you want to. But also this shade in particular, you can apply it in the middle of your lips, and it's gonna really give that oomph, that extra oomph, if you know what I mean. And it really works for that, and it's not that easy to find this kind of shade at the drugstore, so this would be my lip gloss of choice. As for nail polishes, I would say this Dare to Wear green one from Lash, which is a professional brand that they sell at the beauty salons and whatnot. This has been my shade of choice throughout all the summer and sometimes this winter as well. This is one of the very few high-end nail polishes that I have, because I tend to gravitate towards Kiko and drugstore ones, and they work just as well and I like them just as much. So. And as for Miscellaneous, I'm gonna present to you my dearly beloved, we've been having a relationship for over the past 8 years, I think, right now, and this would be an investment that I made in the time, and it is the GZ flat iron. Mine happens to be in pink, but it is a classic one, the original one, and it's really been going on strong, and it's never given me a product, and it really gives me this flat look, which is a bit hard to achieve for me because I have natural curly hair, so finding a good flat iron that really flattens your hair and leaves it pin straight for a long time. This is the second day hair and it's really straight still, as you can see, and yeah, it's really good. I don't know, you have to try it at least once in your life. And I would say, if you're trying to splurge with something and you have the money and the time and you have curly hair, really save up a little bit and give it in with the GHC. I think it's really worth it, but I hope it lasts really long because it costs a lot of money. So this is it. This is the Princess tag. I hope you really enjoyed it. I encourage you to follow the tag, and please, if you like it, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below, and see you on the next one. Bye!